So what has reopening been like? What has that process been like for the Wasco Elementary School District?
There haven't been a whole lot of unexpected challenges. There have been some challenges, but we're really expecting things to go pretty much as they have gone. The students who have come back, we have about 3,200 students who have come back, and we've got so far in the first 2 weeks about 10 cases of students who tested positive. Now those students of course are in classrooms, so initially when we first started we were sending the whole classroom home, and now we have discovered that according to the latest guidelines, if we make a few slight adjustments, we don't have to do that anymore. We only send a couple of kids home, the ones that are infected and anybody that's been in direct contact with them. So things have gone quite well as far as that's concerned. We have about 100 students or so on independent study, which we expected to have, and most of the parents want their kids in school, and it's going pretty well now. A little shaky the first week, but we're in much better shape now.
So can you walk me through the timelines of when was the first student, when did the first student test positive, when do you find out about that, and then when do you kind of start reducing the number of students being sent?
Well, let's go through the first one, okay? 2 days after school started, we had a parent report to us that their child tested positive. And I believe the child had been in class. We had done everything proper in class that we were supposed to do. All the children were masked properly. That being the case, we thought we only had to send that student home. However, we were informed by the county health department that because they ate lunch together, unmasked, all the class had to be sent home if we could not identify the children who sat right next to him. Not knowing that in advance, we sent the whole class home. We then immediately instructed all of the schools to come up with a seating chart for lunch where every student had a discrete seat and was able to be identified. And we have now incorporated that. So anytime we've sent a class home, and we've sent a couple more home, it's because of something that happened before we got that assigned seating. Because sometimes the cases come in after the child is tested positive, after they've been exposed in the class or in the lunchroom. So in essence, we think all that's past us now. So the number of students sent home will be greatly diminished. And we think that the number of cases will start to diminish also, unless, of course, things happen outside of school, because these are not spreading in school. These are spreading outside of school. So we send a child home. The infected child must go home for 10 days. The other children have to go home for 14 because there's this incubation period. And all those students that we sent home 14 days ago are just coming back to school now. We're in pretty good shape.
So what is testing like? Do they have to get tested every couple of days if they're sent home, or come back within what's that process like?
We don't do that testing. We do the testing now. We will start doing the testing of our staff, anybody who is not vaccinated. But the testing of the children occurs when a child has shown symptoms and we send them home and ask the parent, please get this child tested before they return. And in a huge number of cases, all of them, all 8 or 10 that we've had, they've come up positive. So it's not that we are testing all the children, we are monitoring symptoms.
So is there any sort of system in place, like for asymptomatic cases, to be testing them in case they're testing positive for any reason, or only if they show symptoms?
Not for us, there isn't. That would be prohibitively expensive, and even worse, it would involve personnel that don't exist. We have enough trouble getting enough people to fill the positions we already have open, and to try to get enough people to be monitoring students and testing 3,200 students on a daily basis or a weekly basis, virtually impossible. We calculated that to do that, we would have to hire a minimum of 54 more people, and they don't exist, because there are certain regulations as to one person has to do the record keeping, one person has to do the testing, one person has to sit with the student, one person has to return them to the classroom, one person has to do the follow-up paperwork, one person has to do the tracing. That's 6 people per time you do a single student. They don't exist in a rural community like ours.
So when you say you're having trouble filling the positions that exist, are those teachers, or what positions are those, and is that something that's happened after COVID, or has it always been the case?
Well, it's always been the case to a small extent. The shortage of teachers and the shortage of trained personnel is exacerbated by COVID and by the fact that there are still people making more money not working than there are working. That won't end till the middle of September. But at the present time, for instance, the state and federal government have both given us extra funds because of this emergency. And those extra funds are specifically to hire people to help with the emergency. We have 16 aide positions open, and of those 16 aide positions that are currently open, we interviewed people and we were able to fill 9 of them. That's the kind of thing we can't do. We can't fill all of the positions. I believe that I just heard that a school district is cutting its, not ours, but another school district is cutting its bus routes. They can't find enough bus drivers. LA Unified is looking for over 1,000 teachers, aides, and nurses right now. They don't exist. You can't hire people who don't exist. I don't care how much money you throw at it, you can't hire people who don't exist. That's the biggest problem. Substitute teachers, well, let's look at that situation. We have regular teachers, a shortage, so those teachers who don't have complete credentials were able to get jobs. Those people who were substituting were then able to get jobs teaching, and now there is nobody to fill the substitute ranks. Because they eased the regulations for being able to teach, those people all moved up a step. There's nobody in that, I don't want to call it a bottom step because they're vital, but there's nobody in that substitute step that can step in. You still have to pass certain tests to be able to do that. They don't exist. I believe that between us and the high school, there are probably not more than a dozen substitutes available at any one time.
Wow.
That's difficult.
And do you think with the new requirement of having teachers being vaccinated, or like you said, to get the regular testing done, if you think that's going to reduce the number of staff or make it harder to find more staff?
First of all, it's not going to reduce anything. I think everybody that's gotten vaccinated is prepared, obviously, to demonstrate that they have been. And those people who haven't gotten vaccinated saw this coming, I think, and they're probably prepared to do the weekly testing until and unless they decide to get vaccinated. I don't think it's going to change current staffing any. What really worries me, because I always try to look at the broad picture coming down the road, is let me ask you a question. Would you go into teaching right now?
Probably not.
Would anybody reasonably expect to be able to dedicate their life to their desire to instruct children under these circumstances? I doubt it very, very much in reasonable numbers. We need minimum, I think it's 15,000 new teachers a year in the state. It's not happening. And if it's not happening now, and it hasn't happened for the last 5 years, there's a huge shortage of teachers. Nothing's really addressing that. And this situation just makes it worse.
So back to the students in the classroom, making sure that there are enough being sent home. Are you only sending like the immediate next people home, or what is the chart like to send them home if required?
That's the fun part, okay? Based on CDC and OSHA and county health guidelines, what it boils down to is this. If you are within 6 feet of an infected person and you have been unmasked for more than, I think it's 15 or 20 minutes, okay, you are exposed. That's the key. So when children are outside, for instance, running around and they're unmasked, okay, but they're only in touch with each other for a couple of minutes, that's not exposure. If you're sitting in a classroom and you've got a full classroom and you may be closer than 6 feet because that requirement doesn't exist in classrooms anymore, but you're fully masked, you're not exposed. The only real place you can be exposed is lunch. So if we know who's sitting around you at lunch unmasked for 15 minutes or more, we know that those 1, 2, maybe 3 children are the only ones who have been exposed. And that's what all school districts are starting to realize right now. We've just spent, I believe it is $70,000 for outdoor tables to spread students out more. so that that number is reduced even more. If they're eating outdoors, they're not exposed.
Even if they're within 6 feet?
Well, they won't be. That's what I'm saying. With this new ability to spread children out more, they won't be.
Wow. So if they were indoors, you were sending how many students home? Let's like typically, what's like the average number of students?
Let's say if a student got infected right now, we would send no more than that student and 3 others home. Previously, like I said, not knowing who was around that student at lunch, it's a class of 25.
And how many classes of 25 were sent home?
At various and sundry times, probably 5.
Okay. And what grade were these like typically?
Oh, they're at 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. They're all not junior high. We can track junior high much more carefully because we know where everybody sits in junior high. So they're all K through 5.
And what is the process like if you're sent home because you were with someone who was infected? Is there monitoring that's done? Are they checked up with, or do they just come back in 14 days with a negative test? What's that process like?
We send a note home. We have sent many notes home, but in essence, the parents are contacted and told that their child has been exposed. Please monitor your child. If your child shows symptoms of a cold, something out of the ordinary, please get them tested. Otherwise, in 14 days, yes, they come back.
And like if one of the quarantined students is infected or does eventually test positive, were the other students around them sent home, or they just kind of come back when they're fine?
Hasn't happened yet, so I can't answer that.
Okay. Oh, so none of the quarantined students have tested positive?
That's correct.
Okay.
This is a safety measure. We're just being as safe as we possibly can.
And typically, what symptoms do you look out for? Is it like one sneeze and they're sent home, or what is that like?
No, it's generally it's got to be a combination. First of all, it will be the symptoms of a cold. Now, what do you get with a cold? You get a scratchy throat, you get a runny nose, you don't feel well, and that combination, any 2 of those symptoms that we see will send you home. We could take your temperature, and if we do that, there's another one. So there are 4 or 5 different things you can look for, all of which are related to, well, flu symptoms or cold symptoms. Exactly the same. Only this is more serious.
And is this monitoring, all of this done just by teachers, or are there other staff kind of looking and talking and doing this monitoring system?
We have staff everywhere doing this. We have all the yard supervisors trained in this. We have all the aides trained in this. We have all the office staff trained in this. We have all the nurses' aides trained especially in this. We have special people at each school to monitor an isolation room if we have to for a student that's exhibiting symptoms till they're sent home. We have staff, administrative staff has been more severely or seriously trained in all of these things. So we have a layered approach.
What is the isolation room that you talked about just now?
If a student is exhibiting symptoms, what do you do with them?
Isolation him right away?
Well, what do you do with a student who's exhibiting symptoms? Johnny is sitting in class. Johnny's got the sniffles. The teacher says, Johnny, you need to go up to the office. Well, do you want that student sitting in the office with your office staff? You can't do that. So you have a dedicated room with a person monitoring that room until the parents can arrive and take that student home. The official term for that in the pandemic is an isolation room. It's just a room where the kid and an adult are sitting more than 6 feet apart.
And do you have multiple ones of those, or just like one isolation room?
No, we have multiple schools, so we have multiple isolation rooms.
But like one per school typically?
Yes.
And okay, so you talked about for like the lunch schedules, they're separate. They will be separated, put out.
They have been. No, they've been separated. They will also, and we haven't gotten the tables yet. They will have enhanced outdoor eating. Yes.
So now, how far are they sitting typically if they're indoors right now?
They're 3 or 4 feet apart.
Okay.
They're scattered. They're not right next to each other. We have locations for classes to sit, and they're further apart than what you would consider normal, but they're not as far apart as 6 feet because that's not required anymore.
And what about their schedules? Like how many students are typically in the lunchroom at one time? Can it fit everyone, or how's that working?
Well, that's the other problem, okay? You have to have multiple lunches with this spreading out. So every school has at least 3 lunches now to spread the students out more. It's a logistics nightmare, let's put it that way. We expected it, we're prepared for it. We had that in place already. We just didn't know that you had to know where every student was eating lunch.
So for every lunch hour, every set of there's a seating chart for every lunch hour. Basically, you have to be sitting in that spot.
That is correct.
And how have the kids been reacting to this? Like sitting so far from their friends, or like wearing masks in class all day, having to sit where they are. How has that been for the little ones, especially?
Kids are great. Look at the situation. Kids have been home for 2 years, almost 2 years, year and a half. Kids have been at home. They have no friends at home. They have nothing to do at home. They appreciate the fact that that's not the situation. If you're a little kid, you know the sad thing? If you're a kindergartner or a first grader, this is normal. They've never known it not to be like this. Think about that. This is normal for them. So the free and easy and everybody mingles socialization, they don't know that. They've never experienced it. Now, from about 2nd grade up, it's very different, but they're older and more mature and able to handle that. So the kids are doing great.
That's awesome. Are there any issues with like them keeping their masks on, or how has that been for teachers or monitoring staff to kind of, are they always going to put your mask up and stuff like that, or has it been okay?
Well, there are always issues. I actually have gone around to several of the schools and spoken to the students and told them that your mask does you no good unless it's over your nose, that kind of thing. And I've spoken, of course, to the staff, and multiple people, including the nurses, have gone out and spoken to the staff many times to remind them of what it means to be properly masked. That being the case, we try very, very hard to make sure that the students are properly masked in the class. Is it a problem? Occasionally. Of course it is. They're little kids. But we're not having big problems of them just refusing to do it. That's not happening. On those occasions when there are real difficulties, physical difficulties, we have face shields we can use.
Oh, they do have face shields?
Yes.
Okay. Is there plexiglass in the classrooms?
There, I believe each teacher station has one.
Got it. So how many days was it between everyone being sent home and then the seating chart during lunch with just like maybe 4 people, 3 plus the infected person being sent home?
It was the first week.
Oh, all in the first week?
Yeah. All the cases where we had to send the entire classes home were the first week. We may have had one this week that apparently the parent found out on Saturday or Sunday, told us on Monday, and that falls back into the whole class going. But at this point now, any infections that occur now, it won't be a class.
So it was week 1 was the whole class?
Week 1 was the problem. And that's why we did a week 1. We have an extra week of school this year.
Really?
Okay, we started August 2nd. Very few other districts did. We did that intentionally to iron out all these issues.
And what's it like if like the whole class is sent home for like their teaching? Does it go back to virtual, or what's that like for 2 weeks?
Well, that's a different situation. There are new rules for what is called distance learning. And for students who are sent home for fewer than 15 days, and how many days are they sent home for?
10 or 14.
Right. You simply prepare packets for them because they are not on distance learning as the state has redefined it. Those students whose parents sign up for distance learning, those parents and students have to go through an interview process. They have to know exactly what's expected of them. And that's a whole different ballgame. They have to sign papers, and then those students are on distance learning with a full day of teacher-oriented school, not being sent home. That is not being sent home for being exposed. Those are 2 different entities that in essence have the same name, but they don't really. So those students that are just sent home, they receive packets from their individual teacher, and they come back in the 14 days.
So there's no teaching as such in those 14 days. Like, here's your
There's
packet,
no
you went home.
what they call face-to-face teaching. That's correct. They are quarantined.
So for the whole classes that went home, it was just the packet, and then even for these, it's always gonna be the packet.
That's correct.
Interesting. So are parents at home supposed to be monitoring symptoms? What are those guidelines like
Yes.
for parents and families
Yes.
at home?
We have sent home twice this year already guidelines for parents to look out to self-monitor students. We've given the students information to self-monitor. We are not in a position to be inspecting every child who comes in because the line just to get in school would be 2 miles long, and already we have entry difficulties trying to control entry because we have to ensure that every student comes to school with their mask or gets one from us. So it's already a slower process to get students in. Very, very difficult to guarantee that everything's been caught everywhere under the current system set up by our government.
How many students typically have lunch at the same time now during one lunch hour?
Well, each student has about each school has about 600 students, so no more than 200.
Okay. So from now on, it's only going to be about 4 students being sent home per positive case.
That is correct.
Okay, awesome. I think that's pretty much all that I needed. Is there anything else about?
Well, I'm very glad we're over the hump for learning this process, and we have it down pretty much to a science right now. We can't guarantee other students won't get infected, so we have to have a very effective way of dealing with the situation. It's most concerning to me that a student who has done nothing whatsoever but been in a class has to be sent home. We want to reduce that to as few as we can.
So if it goes to the outdoor lunch, it is the outdoor lunch right now, you said?
That's there's no room to do everything outdoors. It's impossible.
So it's like a hybrid almost.
It's also 105 outside. All right? I don't care how many shade structures I install, it's 105 outside. No, some students eat indoors, some students eat outdoors. If the student eats outdoors, the chances are, unless someone's sitting right next to them, that that's the only one that has to be sent home. With a student sitting indoors, the chances are only that student and possibly 2 to 3 others have to be sent home.
So if they're sitting far apart enough outside, only that infection student will be sent home.
That's correct.
Wow, that's only one student going home for falling sick though.
That's correct.
Anything else you kind of want to add about what this whole process has been like? What maybe in the future you're hoping to do or not have to do?
We are a small school district in comparison to many others. I sympathize with those larger school districts that are going to have to go through this exact same process. I'm sure that everybody will set up their own processes, but when they report to the county health department, they will then find out if those processes were right or not.